Hello, I'm Natasha of Bat for Lashes, and much later on I'm going to be hosting all night. But here's just a taster for an hour of... This is one of my favourite videos ever, Daft Punk Around the World. Again, by Michel Gondry, who's one of my favourite directors. I just think it's so fun, and I just remember me and my little sister, when it used to be on MTV when we were little, just trying to do like the mummy dance for hours on end, and they just do this amazing dance and jump up and run around, and it all just keeps going, this strange sort of pattern of beautiful weird colours and dancing, and I just think it's a great track as well, so here it is. Hello, this is Natasha of Bat for Lashes, and you're watching Rage.
Rage.
Okay, so this video is Isabel by Björk, and it's directed by one of my all-time favourite directors, Michel Gondry. And Isabel, I chose this one, I mean I love all the ones he does, but I chose this one in particular just because at the moment I'm really obsessed with 1930s and 40s black and white sort of French surrealist films, and I feel like he managed to condense a lot of those beautiful aspects of those films into an amazing pop video, which I think is quite special. I love all the sort of water and the cross-fading and the forests and walking along the cliffs at night, you know. There's definitely that kind of romantic side to this video, which I really love. And another thing that Michel Gondry does is he's so kind of handmade with everything. I feel like you know, you can do all the effects and CGI you want, but if you hand make sets and make you know, there's like a part where there's little light bulbs with tiny maquettes of planes in them that break out, and it's all done by hand and all sort of homemade animation. I just think it's got such a charm to it, and I love that he spends time sort of constructing these sets and these magical ways of making beautiful things. And so this is the video Isabel by Björk.
Rage.
Hi, I'm Natasha of Bat for Lashes, and you're watching Rage. Stick around because there's more to come. So this is a real girly one for me. It's Madonna, Cherish, and I just think she looks amazing in it. I love her hair. I love the hot sexual mermaids, or whatever you call them, mermen in it, and it's an 80s classic, so here it is, Cherish by Madonna. Thanks for watching. I'm back later on tonight with lots of brilliant videos, but for now here's one of my own to leave you with.
Rage.
Hello, I'm Natasha of Bat for Lashes, and I'm hosting Rage for the night. So please stay up, watch all my favourite videos, and I hope you enjoy them. So the next one is James Blake, The Wilhelm Scream. The reason I've chosen James Blake is because I feel that he's just been quite influential for me recently, just to listen to an album that seems so kind of avant-garde and odd, and the fact that in England it's been in the top 5 for ages and just done so well. And I really like his use of space and how the minimalism of the record is like, it's just really stark. So I'm quite up for the fact that he's doing well, and I feel like it's it sounds like new music. I think it's pretty hard recently to listen to an album that shocks you, or you know, for something to sound so modern and of this day, but I think he's managed to do that, so I'm kind of into his stuff at the moment. So this next video is Unkle featuring Tom York, and it's Rabbit in Your Headlights. The reason I chose this video is because I just think that in the 90s it was kind of the best decade for video making. I feel like this one in particular is like a short film, and the whole kind of the shock that you feel in the middle of the video, which you're going to see, is, I just feel like it's such a great moment. It's almost cinematic, and yeah, I just really love this video, Unkle, Rabbit in Your Headlights. Hello, I'm Bat for Lashes, and you're watching Rage. Please stick around, there's loads more to come.
Rage.
So, Beach House, Walk in the Park is the next video, and the reason I picked this was because it kind of reminded me of like Teen Wolf, or I don't know, just some really cool 80s film, just seeing this poor man with a big hairy face, and I just really liked the way the take on the video, the way it kind of goes a little bit strange, and psychedelic sandwiches inside his body and all sorts of weird things, and just to be put with that song was kind of a strange juxtaposition, but I enjoyed it. And Beach House, I really love that band. I've really enjoyed their music over the last few years. I saw them play in LA like 4 or 5 years ago at the very start, and I remember thinking, that woman's voice is really special and they're going to do good things, and they have. So here it is. So next up is LCD Sound System with Someone Great. And this is my most favourite song to dance to. Whenever I'm feeling down, just stick it on and just do the Running Man for at least 45 minutes with a sweatband on if possible. I just think it's great. When I was living in New York, we used to DJ out all the time and just dance, and just it makes me feel happy to be alive. So the next video is Bon Iver, The Wolves, part 1 and 2. I chose this because this was the first time I ever heard Bon Iver. My friend sent me a link to this video, and it's just, I don't know, just the sound and being in the woods, and when it goes to dusk and the sky's blue, there's just flames from the fire, and I don't know, it just sort of, I found it really evocative. I loved all the vocal harmonies, and it just felt like coming home. I don't know, it just felt like it was really familiar, a really familiar place, and the video feels all snowy and cosy, and I don't know, I sound kind of sentimental, but I just really like this one. So the next video is Fever Ray, When I Grow Up, and I don't know, I just love the colours and the way this is shot. I think it's, I don't know, just beautifully shot, and I really like Fever Ray. I like her album a lot. I don't actually think it's her singing in it, I'm not sure, but if it isn't, I like the idea of an artist just kind of letting another person be them for the video, and there's kind of a mystery to that. And I love her weird little sneakers with all the dirt on them, and the face paint, and the swimming pool with all the leaves. It kind of reminds me of some old kind of indie film, and yeah, I just think it's beautiful. So here's Fever Ray, When I Grow Up.
Rage.
And apart from being a beautiful song, her voice is amazing. I really laughed when I saw this video because it's all shadow puppetry stuff, and when I was at university and when I was a nursery school teacher, I used to do shadow puppet shows all the time for the kids, and just for workshops and stuff. And I remember one Christmas we did this really scary, like, old kind of Grimm's fairy tale called Johnny's Liver, and there's this whole, like, frightening Johnny's Liver story. Look it up if you have a chance. But basically I love watching this video because their inventive ways of, like, making the rain consistently fall down, and how they're moving like little people's arms and stuff. I just found it really sweet and inspirational, and brought back good memories. So this is Little Dragon with Twice. Okay, so this video is Playground Love by Air, and the reason I picked it was because I used to be obsessed with the Virgin Suicides, and I have to admit, especially Trip Fontaine in that film, and there's a few nice clips of him in this. So I just really love that album as a whole soundtrack album. It's really mellow and beautiful, so enjoy. Playground Love, Air.
Rage.
Hi, I'm Back for Lashes, and you're going to watch my video for What's a Girl to Do. Yeah, the story behind that was that I sent out like a synopsis of what I wanted to all the different video directors, and basically just said that I wanted to capture the feeling that I used to get as a child when I watched E.T. and all the kids get their hoodies on and fly across the moon on their bikes, and I also reference like Donnie Darko and just kind of Halloween style costumes and things like that, and I'd been drawing a lot of animal heads on people and kind of included that in the first album's artwork. So Dougal Wilson, lots of people sent stuff back, but Dougal sent back this amazing treatment which became the video you're about to see, and just managed to capture everything I wanted in such a simple way. And the whole thing was shot in a forest on the outskirts of a big motorway on the M25 that they use to kind of do test drives for new cars, and so it's just pine forests for miles, which is my favourite habitat to be in, and it was about a 24-hour shoot. All the tricks were done for real. There's only one cut in the whole thing, so there's a lot of myths about things being digitally done, but actually it was all done for real. When they go behind me, they do all file behind, and they were all wearing massive animal heads, so there was a lot of falls, a lot of bruised and grazed knees, and they were so sweet, the BMX guys. I felt terrible for them that they were all injured at the sort of limping away at the end, but yeah, I think it turned out great. I'm really proud of it, and so here it is, What's a Girl to Do?